What up, people? Hellcat is finally shutting down his server, or maybe not. It's to me unsure because he says that he's banning everyone and closing down the server and some blackballing. I have no idea what it is. And he's also saying this server is blackballed by Gary. I mean, who is Gary? Do you know it? I clearly doesn't. And he also he is a co-owner who it was, I think his name was Tommy, but he got like promoted or something. I'm still watching his server via different people, different person. I'm not saying it because privacy reasons. Anyway, he left also 2 voice messages. So yeah, it's blackballing, everyone needs to leave, and at the final message I had 2 in the end of the final one, you can clearly hear Hellcat here, but I hope I didn't say it well, that he's blackballing it. What on earth is blackballing? I have no idea, and why is Outdoor close to the server? There may be an indication, but by how he's calling everything, I'm very skeptical about it. Maybe it's because he is banned Hellcat on his main account for 2 years or more. I don't know. He says 2 years. Maybe it's longer. Maybe it's shorter. After me and a few other people reported it, reported his behavior, because as you may know, because from the recent videos, it's been a while actually, but the multiple videos, Hellcat has been doing lots of bad stuff, being like a predator or something to people, extremely like mean, using the N-word a lot. Well, that's in my opinion like one of the smaller things, not that big of a problem. Maybe it's to people in other race it does, but I'm neutral about that word. I'm not even saying it. But also some of the more extreme stuff, I actually kind of got involved, was the incitement to ending someone's life, telling someone to end themselves, which led to authorities getting involved, but unfortunately they didn't cooperate on the side of the victim. Maybe that's also the reason why he's going to the server, if it's actually a shutdown. But maybe he's like planning on something bigger and more negative to me and other people who I'm cooperating with, because I still believe Hellcat needs to be gone from the internet, because he's online. He's just not a good person. We all know that. You've seen how he done to everyone, also the victim. I'm not, of course, not pronouncing for privacy reasons. And also, he's I could be wrong, but he's also scamming people a while ago. I mean, that's 6 months ago. I don't really remember. I think it was around April or May, sending scam links. So he's also doing that. I mean, he just needs to be gone, and not in person, because I still don't believe murder or something is a good solution, because it's clearly not. But what do you think the reason is that he's closing down the server and making all invite links invalid? Do you think it's something bigger, like a comeback under a different alias? Is he actually in trouble, or do you think it's a troll? Let me know in the comments down below.
As of today, we have decided to fuck this server, close it down, and blackball this server. Even the owner Hellcat hates the server and wants to blackball it. Bye bye. Goodbye.
Editor of AVAX84 here. We have some more info about this situation and the ban Hellcat received. Hellcat got banned until 2027 for cheese pizza, if you get what I mean. He's not continuing his server because of that. Not via Tammy, the one with the Arabic text as name, nor via an alt account in his server. He is just diagnosed with something called extreme laziness, of which he has the worst variant. It's likely he comes back in 2027, but I think his own actions finally backfired in this way. Avax84 has been in a conflict with him for a few years and he thinks he still deserves the termination of all his social media. He says the following: Hellcat changed a lot from alias when something happened that gives him a bad name. Tode, Xeno, Xie, it are all previous aliases of him. He also claims he could easily defeat me in a fight and claims to have black belt in karate. But that's all bullshit. First of all, he's 15 or 16, I am 18 right now. Secondly, people describe him as bark and no bite. Lastly, I know someone in my family who is doing karate for many years and he still doesn't have the black belt yet, and he can finally do exam for it after more than 10 years of intensive training. And then to know that the exam itself is far from easy according to him and a friend of his who does have it. Now let's leave the personal hate for what it is. 2 to 3 years is in my opinion not enough. Incitement to ending your life is to me just as extreme as cheese pizza or worse. I see both around the same level. Of course one of them is worse, but I'm unsure which. I'm sure that if the authorities of the victim's country took her seriously, Hellcat might have gotten in serious trouble, which he deserves, Avax84 says. Editor out.